We have a saying in recovery, let go and let God. What's that really mean? Let's talk about that. Hi folks, I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, and I'm in recovery from the hurts, habits, and the hang-ups from childhood sexual abuse, sexual addiction, and codependency, and my name is Dan. You know, let's be frank here. I'm a working man. I grew up in a working class, blue-collar family. My dad's a cowboy, for crying out loud. My whole life growing up, what I've been told is a man's got to earn his keep. And I'm not saying that's bad advice at all. I think that's great. But that idea that a man has to earn his keep, that we've got to do our part, has come into the mind of so many of us and affected even our recovery journey, okay? I know just countless people whose view of their hurt, their hang-up, their habit, their addiction, whether it's chemical or whether it's behavioral, their view of it is that, well, if I just try harder, I can break this. I can get myself out of this. I got myself into this mess. I can get myself out of it. If that's you today, I want you to hear me because, friends, I'm just going to tell you frankly, that's not true. The idea that a man's got to earn his keep may be very true in a lot of things in regarding a lot of issues. But when it comes to the spiritual, when it comes to the wholeness of your life and coming out of your hurts, hang-ups, and habits, I'm sorry, but that's just not true. So let me share with you what is true today. In the last few videos that I've shared with you, I've been talking about the journey of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt to freedom in the Promised Land, okay? And the last place we looked was in Exodus chapter 5, that story where Moses comes and declares to the people that God's going to set them free. And then the very next thing that happens is Pharaoh doubles the workload of all the slaves. And so instead of getting this great freedom that they were promised, the people are discouraged and they're actually angry. So in chapter 6, God addresses them again because he knows they're disappointed. He knows that they're confused. And so he needs to give them some reassurance. And in the next two videos, I want to talk about these verses of what God says to the people of Israel. I want to read this for you right quick. Exodus chapter 6, verses 6 and 7. God says, I am Yahweh, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will deliver you from slavery to them, and I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with great acts of judgment. I will take you to be my people, and I will be your God, and you shall know that I am Yahweh your God, who has brought you out from under the burden of the Egyptians. Now, this is what I want you to see here. Everything that God just said was going to happen starts with, I will. That's the Lord speaking. I will do this for you. I will bring you out. And the only thing he says about the people themselves is that I will be your God and you will be my people. Who's actually doing the work there? It's the Lord. And guys, this is true for us as well. You see, so much of recovery depends on us putting trust in God and his plan, relying on him and his strength. But in order for us to really rely on God, we have to accept that we are actually powerless. Friends, you have been trapped in a slavery to your hurt, hang-up, and habit. And God says, I want you to be free from that, but not because you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps, not because you have it in you, but because he is the God who made you. And he's going to bring you to freedom. I hope that encourages you today. Next video, we're going to talk a little bit more about those promises because there's some interesting things about them too. But I just want you to see today that it's God who does the work. It's our responsibility to trust him, to follow him, and be ready to obey when he calls us to a specific step. All right? God bless you today. I'll see you next time.
You number my day.